I'm Mariel Brown and this is Sankush, a delicious melee of Caribbean people, food and craft. Today it's all about beef, all kinds of different delicious recipes incorporating beef. And to start with, I'm going to make something that sounds kind of weird, but it's totally delicious. It's a recipe that a great friend of my mum from Turkey does. Her name is Sev and she does pasta with beef and yogurt and it is totally sensational. So I wanted to introduce it to you. So here we have very small pasta shells. Sev was always incredibly particular that these are the pasta shells you have to use. You can't use bigger ones. So these are the ones I'm using. And you're basically just going to boil them, right? So we've got our pasta cooked on the stove. Then let's go to the pot, shall we? All right. So in a pot, which is getting hot, I'm going to put some olive oil. It's quite a lot of olive oil. All right, then we're going to basically fry up our onions in here. So I've got 2 onions, finely diced. A bay leaf. And some fresh little leaf thyme. This is well, I've done a kind of my own adaptation because I think people will be appalled if they just saw what Sev did, which is essentially just beef and onions, but a little bit of thyme. And I love fresh little leaf thyme. It's become one of my favorite herbs. It just adds that special something to all kinds of dishes, right? Little saltfish, buljol, put your thyme and it just takes it up a notch. Okay. So, I remember my sister saying a few years ago that she would never eat mince beef again in life because when she was at UE in Jamaica, she ate mincemeat every day. But I happen to love it and we're actually doing another recipe with mincemeat in the next segment. It's relatively inexpensive and cooks quickly, cooks easily, and I don't know, my experience is that if you like beef, you're going to like mincemeat. So here we have some minced beef. And my onions are looking nice and translucent, so I'm just going to, without sort of breaking up the beef too much, get that into my pan. And you want to kind of brown the mincemeat. But as I say, you don't want to pong it, you don't want to mush it, you just want to stir it. So I'm going to leave that, just to let that. I'll keep coming and stirring it a little bit every few minutes. Let me wash my hands. And what we're going to do is make the yogurt, which is, again, a very Turkish thing. So here I've got just plain old regular yogurt, unsweetened, and what I'm going to add to it is a lot of garlic. And when I say a lot of garlic, I mean like plenty garlic. You don't want to be kissing up anybody after you've eaten this, unless they're eating it too. So I'm going to put about 5 cloves of garlic into the yogurt. Whoa. Stir it up. Have a taste. That'll knock your socks off. That's nice. A little bit of rock salt in there. All right, let's check the pot. What I'm going to add to this is some Worcester sauce. maybe about 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. You can sort of eyeball it. Some nice fresh ground pepper, quite a lot. Okay, now in a separate pot, I'm gonna melt some butter. I'd say you're going to want to do about a good 2 tablespoons of butter. So again, I'm going to eyeball it. My butter is almost melted, and what I'm going to do is add some cayenne pepper to this. So I've got some beautiful cayenne, and I'm going to pop that in there. And you're basically going to just let the cayenne cook a little bit in the butter. So, here we go. Let me show you what we do. So get some pasta into your bowl. And I'm going to get some mincemeat. Hot. Then, big, oh, I need a spoon for this. Big dollops of yogurt, your garlic yogurt, like that. Some cayenne. And that's it. Yogurt and garlic mince. Very delicious, kind of interesting, totally new take on mincemeat for us here in the Caribbean.